Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer. And today I'm going to be talking about a very important transit, that is Jupiter retransiting through the Bharani Nakshatra. I've already done the video on Jupiter's ingress in Aries as well as Ashwini Nakshatra and Bharani Nakshatra when it was, not retrograde. And then it went retrograde and again, went direct in the Ashwini Nakshatra in Cancer Navamsa. And now it is going to be coming out of the Cancer Navamsa from Ashwini Nakshatra. It's going to be in Leo Navamsa in Bharani. So there is a short tutorial that I'm going to be sharing my insights on with this, Jupiter's ingress in Bharani in the initial part. Something different, as you know, always, I want to impart the insights on every transit. So stay tuned. Otherwise, you can, like, if you don't want to hear all this, you can straight away jump into your astrological predictions. That is your sign, Dasha, Moon, Ascendant, whichever resonates with you, you should hear that. And if at all you feel that, only a few things are matching up in a particular ascendant or moon sign wise, so it is because, you're mentally and physically, there are different impacts of a particular transit. Every transit is connected or interconnected with all the other transits. Remember, none of the yoga, as you know, yoga is a combination of two planets, two houses. It cannot be that a yoga is formed by just a single planet. So when we say there is, when Jupiter is in Aries in Bharani Nakshatra, in Aries, that means it is forming a connection with Mars, forming a connection with Venus also. So we must always make sure that, suppose for Gemini ascendant people, this transit of Mars, the ruler of Aries sign, where Jupiter is posited, is going to be transiting the eighth house and it's going to get exalted there. So this is not a Neecha Bhanga or Vipreet Raja Yoga which is forming here, because it has to have a connection with the other Graha also. Suppose it is forming a connection with, suppose Saturn was in Scorpio sign and this Mars was in the sign or ruled by Saturn, that is Capricorn, then we can say there's an exchange and there is a Vipreet Raja Yoga forming. So never ever go by without reading the classical texts and jump into conclusion that this is going to be the case. We must stick to astrological classic texts also, because we are not the rishis. We have adapted everything from the rishis and we cannot modify or mold the rules and change them as per our convenience. Never do that. So now in this video, I'm going to be sharing something very different, because this Bharani Nakshatra is actually the Yama Nakshatra. So there are Yama and Devata's Nakshatras. So today I'm going to be telling you, sharing with you what are the classifications and how are they actually, so important, Dev Nakshatra and Yama Nakshatras. This is the last Yama Nakshatra. Bharani is the last Yama Nakshatra. So it is a very, very important nakshatra, because this is the culmination of the war between the devatas and the demons. So very important transit for that reason also. And Jupiter, as you know, is a pious graha. It has to have connection with the with another pious graha. So it is definitely going to be giving very good results for most of the ascendants. So let's start with a presentation wherein I will be sharing my insights. So as you all know, this Jupiter was already in the nakshatra of Bharani from 21st of June till the 27th of November. Now, when we talk about the Tara Chakra, so the people who are born under Moon Nakshatra, Rahu Nakshatra, Shani's Nakshatra, they're going to be facing a little bit of upheaval here and there, because these are the Vipat and Pratyari and Vadataras. So they are not supposed to be that favorable, when this transit is happening. So we have to see, make the foundation your own personal chart. So see from where, suppose you're a Rohini born. So from Rohini, Bharani is actually, Bharani becomes the ninth, the seventh Tara. Let me tell you. So for the ones who are born under Moon's Nakshatra, this transit of Bharani is not considered to be that favorable. And this is also like, because I think there is a mistake here, because from the Rohini Nakshatra, the Rahu's Nakshatra and Saturn's Nakshatra are definitely not that good. Okay, this is also not good because this is the 7th Tara. So yes, so this is how you should calculate. Then when Mercury, when this Jupiter is going to be forming a connection with Ashwini and Bharani and Kritika in Aries sign. So this is going to be a very strong connection which is forming with the action-oriented you. So I'm going to be sharing with you the next slide, which says that this is deity is of Bharani is Yamaraj. Now, Taittiriya Brahman considers nakshatras as houses of deities. Okay. Now, when we categorize the nakshatras, there are Deva nakshatras and Yama nakshatras. Okay. Now, Kritika to Vishakha are Dev nakshatras. From Kritika, that is Kritika, Rohini, Mrikshira, Ardhara, Punarvasu, Pushya, Shalesha, Magha, Purva Falguni, Uttar Falguni, Hasta, Chitra, Swati, and lastly Vishakha. These are the Deva nakshatras. Okay. There has always been a conflict between the Deva and the demons. So when we have to discuss about the nakshatras, we have to see what category they fall in also. Now, after the Vishakha Nakshatra comes the Anuradha Nakshatra. So from Anuradha, Jyeshtha, Moola, Purvashada, Uttarashada, Shravana, Dhanishta, Shatabisha, Purva Bhadra, Uttar Bhadra, Revati, Ashwini, Bharani. So these are in the Yama group. Okay. So these are the Yama group, and the Bharani Nakshatra. Bharani is the last one when the Yuddha, it is the elimination of the Yamas. It's known that Devatas again attacked Asuras fiercely, and as a result of the attack, Devatas were eliminated in totality. This battle is said to be fought under the leadership of Yama, the god of death. He was later crowned the deity of this constellation. Now, after all this happened, what happened that the Devatas again tried to overpower the Asuras, the demons, and definitely they won. So this nakshatra, astrology believes in the story of, or the theory of, rebirth of karmas. Okay. And past, present, future, all these are actually the ones which we consider. Correct? Now, if you can see, if you can observe here, the sun is immortal. He's the immortal soul, responsible for completion of unfinished karmas. Birth after birth, which is symbolized by the Leo sign. Here, if you can, it's visible, I think. So this is the Leo sign of the Kala Purusha, the zodiac man. When Leo is placed in the ascendant of the chart of the Kala Purusha, Anuradha and Jyeshtha become the 4th house. They fall in the 4th house. And other Yama Nakshatras. Now, Yama Nakshatras start from Anuradha. Okay, from Anuradha till Bharani. Okay, from Anuradha till Bharani are the nakshatras which are under the category of Yama. Now, from Moola to Bharani are distributed between fifth house from the Leo sign to the 9th house. Okay. Now, this 5th house shows the accumulated Purva Janma karmas, and now 9th house is the Prarabdha. So Moola and Bharani are forming a connection between, this is the bridge between Sanchit and the Prarabdha. So Sagittarius ruled by Jupiter, Saturn, again Jupiter, Saturn, and Mars. These are the 3 who rule these signs. Okay. And these are actually, the Mars is the Purushartha, the effort, what you put in to gain the energy that you put in to gain whatever you wish to achieve. And Jupiter is the Prarabdha. Jupiter is ruler of your 5th and the 8th house here. So it means what human being is destined to get after taking birth in the mortal world. And Saturn is the karma. Saturn is the karma or the deeds one has to perform in this life. Saturn is also the Kal, the lifetime. Without Purusharth, fruits of Prarabdha cannot be enjoyed. It is through performance of karmas from birth to death that one fulfills the objective. That is why these are such important signs and houses. Now, why I'm discussing all this, I'm coming to that now. Now, this is very interesting actually. Mars is fire Agni, represented by Aries, the initiative of Kal Purusha, falls in the 9th house. 10th is one's karma. Thus, these three planets together exhibit that one gets during present lifespan is what is decided by these planets. Now, when we are talking about this, let's see when Jupiter was in Bharani Nakshatra at 21 degrees 23 minutes on the 4th of September, went retrograde when Sun was in the 5th house from itself, from Jupiter. And when it went direct, Sun was in Sagittarius sign. It is always said that the retrogression happens when the planets are 5 to 9 houses away from Sun, the outer planets I'm talking about. So this means that the Kala Purusha Kundli, as per the Kala Purusha Kundli, if we see from the Leo sign, this is the bridge between Sanchit and Prarabdha. And now with Bharani transit, this is going to be coming to the culmination point. Whenever there is Bharani transit, whenever there is the initiation happening, we consider the Bharani as the end of the Yama and starting of the Deva Nakshatras. So it's a beautiful time to actually put effort of yours towards attaining those, those goals in this mortal world through your karma, through your deeds, and just quit your karma and start whatever you have. And this is definitely going to be finishing whatever you have started. Actually, this is the time to complete, because this nakshatra is actually, handing over. This is the torch actually, which is being handed over to the next nakshatra, which starts from Kritika, which is the Deva nakshatra. So as you can see, it is actually the main nakshatra, which is crowned to complete your karma. And the ruler and the deity being Yama means it's the end of something and rebirth of something else, which is going to take you to another level of life. This is a preparatory work for the game of another war. Okay, but it is definitely a very positive time, positive one. And whatever you want to start now, you must, and you will definitely gain all the strength to complete it also. Okay, so I will tell you something about the nakshatras. This is a very important rule which you actually have not heard of, when the devatas and the yamas, what exactly, what happened, how the war happened, and how the nakshatras were split. Each nakshatra is so important. We'll do that sometime later. Now, this elephant is the animal of Bharani. Now, what it means actually? See, elephant has very big head. Think big, intelligently. Big ears. Learn to listen to what others are saying. Small eyes, focus and concentrate. That's what this symbolizes. And this is a curved trunk that you have here. It means that you have high efficiency and adaptability and ability to overcome the obstacles. So this is something that this Bharani transit of Jupiter symbolizes. And we all are heading to a beautiful, beautiful transit. Also, I want to add here that Jupiter is going to be coming out of its retrograde period. That is, it is going to touch upon the 21 degrees 23 minutes again on 23rd March, and the retrograde period will end. Okay. Now, Jupiter has been transiting through. Now, these are the remedies. If at all you have been feeling some, something amiss, some kind of, that you're not able to focus on your studies or on your work, something is amiss. So all that is possible only, if you're experiencing something negatives of this Jupiter transit. So please use these remedies, okay, to get better in your transit. Now, Jupiter was transiting through the Bharani Nakshatra, Leo Navamsa from 21st June to the 10th of July. Then went forward in Virgo Navamsa, Libra Navamsa. In Libra Navamsa, when this Bharani transit of Jupiter was happening from September 4th, it went retrograde. In Libra Navamsa. Libra Navamsa is also ruled by this Jupiter. Then it went backwards again to the Virgo Navamsa from the 3rd of October till the 31st of October last year, that is 2023. Leo Navamsa from 31st October to the 27th November. Now again, it's going to be in Leo Navamsa from the 3rd to the 27th of February. Virgo Navamsa from 27th February till the 16th of March. And Libra Navamsa again, where it started to retrograde, it's going to be from 16th March to the 2nd of April. And Scorpio, lastly, Scorpio Navamsa from 2nd April to the 17th of April. So this is what is this Jupiter's ingress in Bharani. We have to divide it into the four Navamsa also. And this is, of course, the time for transformation, time to start something new, and some endings and some new beginnings coming through. So be prepared for something major happening in your life. Remember, Jupiter is not all a very positive graha for a few zodiac signs, but it definitely, when is in Bharani Nakshatra, it is giving us an opportunity to quit our karma and mend our ways so that we can proceed further towards a new era, towards a better future. Okay, so let me start with the predictive now. I hope I've not taken too much of time. You have been waiting. Okay. It's not sharing. Okay. So Jupiter's ingress in Bharani Nakshatra is the energy of Venus and Mars together. Venus and Mars are going to be, Mars is going to be exalted, and Mars is also, till the time Jupiter is in Bharani, from 5th of February, Jupiter and Mars are forming a connection again, because Mars is going to be aspecting this Jupiter. And then Mars will be in Aquarius sign, and from the 5th of February till the 15th of March exalted. And from 15th March to the 23rd of April, though this transit is till the 17th of April, but this Mars is going to be with Saturn in Aquarius sign. So there is a lot of, Saturn energy working here, because Saturn is aspecting this Jupiter also. So when Saturn is combust, the results might minimize at that time, but surely a very positive time for one and all. So let me start with the reading for all the zodiac. Ascendant. Sorry. One sec. Ascendant, moon, or and Dasha wise. Dasha, Antardasha sign. Okay. Now, what is this about? This is about your ascendant AS, where AS is written, moon, where your MO is written, is moon. So put up your chart and punch in your details, birth details, date of birth, time of birth, place of birth. You will get a horoscope and you will get all the details there about your dasha. Also, if you are an astrologer, you must be aware of all these things. I don't have to mention, but you should see what dasha you're in. That's the timeline that you're right now. So that will definitely tell you what exactly is this time period. So if you are in the dasha of Mars, Jupiter, Venus, so this transit is definitely going to be impacting you the most. Now, when Jupiter, we talk about for Aries natives, is definitely very positive. Why? Because Jupiter A is in the first house and is forming a connectivity with your second and seventh lord also, and Mars as well. So this is definitely going to be a very positive period for you. And Jupiter is forming a connection with Venus also, because Venus and Mars are going to be together. And Venus is going to be in Capricorn sign from 12th of February till the 7th of March. So it's a long transit of Venus also, and it's going to be positive as far as your financials are concerned, your relationships, your travels, and of course, at the workplace also, there is a possibility of some growth coming your way. And this is the time when, you know, it's actually the time for whatever you have sown in the last 1 year's time. Now you're going to be getting the results. This is the time when you will experience the fruition of whatever you have sown. And it is a good time period for getting married, very positive time for starting a new project, starting a new business, starting a new job, and meeting somebody from the overseas lands also is on cards, which definitely uplifts you. Saturn is looking here, so it might just curtail you from doing anything which is not, which says no nonsense actually around. So you need to be focused, stay alarmed all the time, stay alert, and put your focus in the right direction. See, Saturn is also, you know, the ruler of the 10th house. So this is also going to be giving you the time to quit your karma with your bosses, your seniors, your karma with people around you. And this is also going to be giving you professional success. Some travels will be there for, or maybe there's a transfer. Or if you are sitting for some competitive exams, you can definitely get that success as well. And if you're thinking of some major investments, so you need to check the condition of your Mercury in the chart, because planet of investment, 5th house, 11th house have to have a strong connectivity. And Jupiter, of course, is giving you a chance now, though it is going to come out of its retrograde period on the 23rd of March. So if you don't experience good or bad results till now, if you have been experiencing anything good, so it is definitely going to be taking time till the 23rd of March, and then it will be a miss, you know, a little bit of a problem, because Bharani is the ruler of the Venus. Venus is the ruler of your second and seventh houses. So you need to be really careful about what you speak, how you talk. What is it that you really need to work on during this transit? You will get all that clarity also in relationship. Your relationship bonding with your partner is going to actually, you know, uh, be the starting point to another level towards better, in fact. Okay. Childbirth, if at all you're planning any childbirth, this is a good time. And childbirth after 17th of April is also better, because Jupiter is going to be in Kritika Nakshatra after that. The ruler being Sun in the natural zodiac 5th house. So that's the time when you can plan your children also. I've given the remedies in the beginning part. Please try doing the remedies. If at all you're experiencing something negative about this Jupiter, you're not having good relationship with the people around you, happiness quotient is missing, or you're not able to study or concentrate. Whenever you sit, you're not able to acquire, you know, whatever you want to, the knowledge. So, and this is also a very positive time, you know, with Jupiter looking at your 9th house to uplift your skills, knowledge, higher studies. If you want to plan your travels and journeys for education, this is the right time for doing so as well. And it's a very positive time, because Mars is also going to be forming a very good connection with this Jupiter in the 10th house of yours. Just take care of the aggression, because there is a positive aggression also that is needed at the workplace, that you need to complete the tasks and everything. So that positivity has to be there, to that zeal has to be there. But it doesn't mean that you start getting agitated. That aggression should be channelized well during this time, and it will be, of course. Coming to the next sign, that is Taurus. For Taurus natives, this transit of Jupiter is going to be in your 12th house and in Bharani Nakshatra. Bharani ruler is Venus, which is your Lagnesh as well as your 6th house ruler. And Jupiter is in Mars sign. So this Mars is going to be in your 9th house exalted also. So when we put everything together, this is a very positive time I can see for transformative energies. You can change yourself now. You will get into healing, yoga, meditation. Now you want to actually get into the depth and detail of everything, behind the scenes, working behind the scenes. And this will uplift you in a way that, you are going to be forming a connection with people, helping them grow. And this is also a right time for any kind of foreign or overseas opportunity that you have been waiting for. This is definitely the time if you want to pack your bags and go take a spiritual journey or go for some kind of education plan. You want to sometimes uh, just be in isolation. So that gives you that solace, that concentration. You want to actually understand yourself, introspect. So this is also a very transformative kind of a transit, because it's a 6th house ruler also. So it will give you that healing power now. You will heal yourself and the people around you. So this is like, the time to understand others better, and this will give you that kind of positive approach. There can be expenditures on your own self. Maybe you're going to be spending on your maybe for buying some, maybe some litigation is there, you're going to be spending on that to the lawyer or something. Or there can be some kind of expenditure on the spiritual journeys. You might just be visiting spiritual places, and you'll be spending on that, travels and foreign journeys, or taking some help of your people, your relatives, also your own close knit circle, or you're helping them with some money, or some resources you want to be spending on them as well. This is also a very positive time for planning your education, your competition. If you are sitting for an exam, so this is the time when you will get that success also. And you might just meet some old friends, some friends from the past, and they will just be refreshing everything to you, and you will, everything will be refreshed, and you will definitely be very rejuvenated in a way. Because when you meet your friends, you feel quite rejuvenated. You feel that yes, everything is refreshed from the past, from the childhood. So that kind of an experience also is anticipated. Lord of the 7th is getting exalted, that is Mars, and Mars is looking at this Jupiter also, at least till the time Mars is in Capricorn sign till the 15th of March. So this is the time when you will experience a lot of aggression towards acquiring knowledge. That positive energy, that positive aggression is towards acquiring knowledge. But you can be little aggressive towards your partner in your relationship also, and this can lead to complications and distance also. So the best is have a forced distant relationship with your partner yourself. If you really don't want to part ways, you, at times what happens, there is a disturbance in the family, a temporary relationship issue you can have. So the best is that you separate yourself for some time, maybe a week, 10 days time, and then get back together. That break at times is helpful. So you can have that break now with this Mercury and Venus and Mars. They all are forming a connection with the Capricorn sign. It's a sign of confinement also, as you all know. So this is the time when you should actually be doing some things like this if you really want the relationship to be going. Okay. Any kind of investment plans overseas, getting the investors from the foreign lands, this is a very positive time to do so as well. And definitely you are going to be having some expenditures on maybe books, on studies, on doing some courses, maybe astrological courses you'll be taking up, but you're going to be spending on those areas during this transit. Okay. Bharani transit, especially, it's a transformative one. It's the beginning of something new. So you will get a lot of ideas. Also, use the ideas well if you really want to actually make the best use of this transit. Coming to the next sign, that is Gemini. For Gemini natives, this transit of Jupiter is in Bharani Nakshatra in your 11th house. And the ruler of Bharani is the 5th house, Venus, which rules 5th and the 12th house. And Jupiter is in Aries sign, which is ruled by Mars. Mars is going to be exalted in your 8th house, which I will be covering in the next video also about Mars's ingress in the 8th house of yours. Of course, Capricorn exaltation. So here Jupiter is in the 11th house. So this is going to be bringing about upliftment in your relationship. Of course, it is very positive for the growth in your financials also. There can be that you're going to be planning some new job, assigning new tasks to your colleagues, delegating the job. This is a very positive time for doing so. If at all you want to increase that social circle and the social status, this is a very positive time for that social interaction also. Because Bharani is the ruler of, Venus is the ruler of this Bharani Nakshatra. And this is also the time for initiation. This is it's the Yama, last Yama Nakshatra and then starts the Deva Nakshatra. So this is a very positive time if you want to start something auspicious. You can finish the tasks now, whatever was lying pending. So this is like, the long awaited desire is going to get fulfilled. You will enjoy success in relationship, in financials, and of course, expenditures on travels. You might just be spending more time with your family and friends, and expenditure would be also on in those areas even more. Or maybe you will be buying some books to read, when you are with the Jupiter qualities, you feel like spending more time in with the acquiring of knowledge. You're very innovative. You might just be thinking out of the box now. What I should be doing, because Rahu is also there in the Pisces sign. So now is the time you're thinking out of the box and you're going to be thinking of growth. The perspective is going to change with Bharani transit because it is the ruler of your 12th house also. 12th house is actually the house of isolation, transformation also, because you are in that zone of understanding your own self now. It's a very positive time for childbirth. It's a very positive time for marriage, relationship, sorting relationship with your siblings, with your neighbors, with your friends, reconcile. Jupiter's dispositor lord is Mars, which is transiting through the 8th house from the 5th of February till the 15th of March. So that will be the time when you have to be taking care of your health. Drive safely, sleep on time, take good care of your body, your mind. You should actually work out. You should sweat it out because Mars is in Capricorn sign after all. So you should sweat it out. You should see there is no such Vipreet yoga, Vipreet Raja yoga. We need two grahas for any kind of yoga, which is not there because your Mars is transiting your 8th house. It is not possible that way. So you need to be, because it's the 8th house exhaustion. So you will think that why it's not giving me good results. because you are supposed to channelize the energies in a proper manner when there is an 8th house transit of any planet. If you are not able to understand what is it that you have to focus on, or you're not channelizing your energies properly, you will not get good results of the 8th house. You will have to have that clarity about your decision making, about your financials, about your learning. You must learn from the mistakes that you have committed. So take care of your health, take care of your diet, take care of your about your spiritual and religious belief system, your education, your acquiring knowledge. All that you have to understand with Mars looking at this Jupiter also. It's focusing. They can be, like for Gemini natives, I've seen, because the 11th house is ruled by Mars, they will have either very few friends, or they will have friends who will backstab them, or the friends only become their enemies because it's the 6th house ruler also. So you need to work on this. You need to uh, uh, get away from those kind of people who are the toxic ones and who are just pulling you down. It's better. This is the time, because Jupiter is transiting Bharani. So you need to work on your personality, your own growth, your own persona. You, maybe you become a childlike. If you want to really acquire that knowledge about your own self or others, you need to become that childlike. That innocence is required. And definitely it's possible, because Jupiter is in Bharani. So reconcile with the people whom you think you really need, or who deserve to be there in your life. I'm not saying you need to be, thinking too high about yourself and low about others. No, but you really need to work on your growth, how you can help others grow also. So for that, you need to have that personality, right? So that you can help others out. So work on that. So yeah, so this is a good transit for your job, for your professional career growth, and of course, your relationship with the people around you also. You can definitely work on them, and this is definitely going to help you transform. Coming to the next sign, that is Cancer. Cancer transit, or is this Jupiter's transit, because Jupiter exalts here and Jupiter is in the Kendra also. So Bharani Nakshatra transit again is definitely going to be very positive for you. Okay. And this is going to be giving you very quick results now, because now Jupiter is attaining that power now. It's forming like Jupiter plus Venus combination is happening with Mars's sign. So initiation. So it will be really very quick, as I said. And you will definitely be focusing more on your rewards, on your work, on your support around you, how you can be having that practical approach to make money out of money also. And this definitely is going to be helping you out in all the excuse me, all the other areas of life. You will get that clarity now. You will be able to overcome the enemies, the people who are, not supportive of you also. You will get that kind of support from people now. And maybe, your own friend circle you're moving around in, there is somebody who's been always pulling you down, always nagging, and always, um, not supportive of you. And suddenly that person changes. With this Bharani transit, it can happen. And it is definitely going to be very positive for your mother's relationship with you. If you're in the foreign land, you might just connect with your parents, with your mother, with your parents. Travels is possible. And of course, this is very positive for a progeny also, childbirth as well. And growth, of course, is on cards with this Jupiter in Bharani transit. Bharani actually is initiation of something now. This is the time when you can restart your journey. This is also the time, whatever you have sown in the past, especially last year, this is the time for fruition. Now is the time for reaping the results. So you will definitely be very positive about your growth. And being the ruler of the ninth house, you will be an explorer now. You will be exploring bigger avenues, how you can, change towards better. your surroundings, your environment, your job profile. Maybe you're working on something. So you will be gaining that kind of success because you're an explorer. You're now looking at the bigger picture, how you can improvise on yourself for the better future. So this is a very foundational period, and make the best use of it. Jupiter is a very Shubha Graha for you. So this is the time for you to be the initiator. You take the torch and just move further on. Like light that torch, help others also light their torch. So this is the time when you should be actually the torch bearer, and just go ahead and be a go-getter, and any kind of success that you're waiting for is waiting for you as well. Okay, so this is a culmination time. Coming to the next sign, that is Leo. For Leo natives, Jupiter is in Bharani Nakshatra in Aries sign from the 3rd of February till the 17th of April. And it's a very positive time, especially from the 21st June to the, 3rd to the 27th of February. It's a very positive time for initiation of anything that you're waiting for, travels. Maybe you're thinking of a startup, you're thinking of growth, how you can grow financially. So this is a very positive time to think about all of those things. It's just that you have to take care of your speech, your communication. Maybe you are not communicating with the right kind of people, so you need to tap those. There is something amiss, so you need to align your or channelize your thought process. There is something amiss. You need to work on your communication skills, or maybe you need to work on how you how, what kind of people you should connect with. You need to work on that, and that will help you grow as well. And it is the ninth house transit, so you will be very optimistic now, as far as your work is concerned, as far as your communication is concerned, with your children, with your family members, with your brothers, with your sisters. So they will be supportive of you also. You will now be able to acquire more knowledge, the knowledge that is required, the core knowledge which is missing. So you will be a learner. Leos are, as it is, ever learning. They have that habit of learning. So that you should be very careful with Ketu in the second house. Don't cheat others with your speech. Don't befool others. That's something that you have to be cautious about. If you really want this Jupiter's transit to give you good results in Bharani, you should not befool others. Don't cheat others. Don't take others for granted, and be a helpful one. Be the supportive one. How you can modify others' life towards better. Be a healer. Be helpful to others. And of course, your growth is on cards with Jupiter in the ninth house transit. And it is also, good for childbirth, progeny, conception, for job change, and for your intelligence also. Sometimes your mental inclination is, a lot towards acquiring knowledge, upskilling yourself. So this is the time when you will be doing all of that as well. And it is definitely going to be very positive for you as well. 27th February to the 16th, you have to be a little cautious about because of your communication. There can be some complications, so be careful. 16th March to the 2nd of April is a good time. 2nd April to the 17th of April also would be good time for purchasing property, vehicle, etc. if you are thinking of. So all that is going to activate. Coming to the next sign, that is Virgo. For Virgo natives, this Jupiter is going to be transiting your 8,000 Bharani Nakshatra. Bharani Nakshatra ruler is Venus, and it's a very positive graha actually for the Virgo rising people. 8th house transit. Now, you will say that 8th house transit is not good. This will cause financial problems. This will cause health problems. All that blah, blah, blah will be, will be happening. You'll be hearing all of that a lot. But remember, you have to see the condition of Mercury. If Mercury is very strong, this transit is not going to be bad for you. Remember, in your personal chart, number one. Two, Mercury is in transit also in dignity. We don't have to worry about that. Okay. Secondly, because that's your Lagnesh. Lagnesh has to be strong. Secondly, you have the eighth house getting the strength. At the same time, it is going to be conjunct your Lagnesh and in trine to Ketu. Once the eighth house, sixth house, third house, 11th house rulers get beaten up by Rahu, Ketu, Shani, I can tell you that it is a beautiful yoga and it will take you to heights of success. So when this Mercury and Mars are forming a connection with Ketu, because Ketu is in trine, so this transit is definitely going to give you upliftment in your career, in your own outlook. You will change your outlook, your personality. You will find solutions now. Whatever you have been doing, there will be a different perspective to that problem now. You will look at the problem as a solution only, There only lies the solution. Now you will be actually focusing more on your health also. So it will give you, you will come out of the health issues also if you are experiencing those. But at the same time, be careful about other people's money. If you're handling other people's money, you need to be really very careful. Take care of your father's health during this time. But overall, it is a very positive time for financial success also, for your job perspective. From your job perspective also, it's a good transit for acquiring knowledge about or subjects like, spirituality, devotion, meditation, yoga, all that also, or healing. You can definitely gain that success in those areas as well. So if at all you feel that you are getting that kind of clarity now, the clouds are just shading away, so it means that you are trying to control, or you're actually taking the charge of your own thought process and your body. And this Jupiter will help you. This Jupiter in Bharani will help you especially acquire that knowledge, acquire that wisdom, and of course the success follows. So, but you need to recognize what is it that you need to work on. If at all you are very restless kinds, you're very aggressive kinds, so you will definitely have some kind of mellowing impact now. This Jupiter in Bharani will help you in mellowing down that aggression. Okay, so I think this is a very positive transit for you. Coming to the next one, that is Libra. Okay. Just a sec. All right. Let's start with Libra reading. For Libra, this transit of Bharani Nakshatra of Jupiter in Aries sign is from the 3rd of February till the 17th of April. Be rest assured, this is a very positive time for you, because Bharani Nakshatra ruler is also your Lagnesh, that is Venus, and your 8th house ruler as well. So this is like a mixed bag to start with. It's a very, very strong transit for you as far as your own personality is concerned. Now you're in that happy space. See, it's sort of a, it's not that, the person changes, it's not like that. It's the dasha, the planets, the gochar, they all, when change, something suddenly, happens. You will see that, you're from one, it's like, from dusk to dawn, or maybe, it's like, suddenly you can see from a very dark night, it's the ray of that kind of a transition, when you see the sunlight. So It is that kind of a phase that you will experience now. Suppose you were experiencing upheavals, nothing is working in my, uh, coming through, and it's not in my favor. Family, friends, everybody is just in the denial mode. They're just leaving me and going, something like that, you have been experiencing from a long, long time. Now is the time Jupiter in Bharani will give you that strength and focus also in relationship, and you will get that recognition that you're looking for, that acknowledgement. You have been doing for others till now. You have been doing and you have not been getting that kind of acknowledgement. Now is the time when you will definitely be experiencing that kind of acknowledgement, and you will gain that kind of success also in your endeavors. Whatever you will start, you will get that expected, um, unexpectedly. You have been expecting something, okay, it will happen, that laid back attitude. But now suddenly you will see that things have started to move. And when things move, you gain that momentum, you gain that energy even more. So that kind of an energy is coming through, and your space, marriage space, your connection with people, all that is definitely going to be also getting better and better. Okay, so you need to focus on the right things, and don't waste the opportunity that is knocking at your door. That's something that you have to be very, very alert and very, very cautious about. Okay, and be more committed in relationship, in whatever task you have been assigned. This will be also the time for travels, short journeys, connecting with your own people. Maybe that competition, that exam that you have been sitting for, you will get that success. In litigation, loans, you will gain that success also. And this is also the time that you need to just take care of your health, because Venus is the eighth lord also. Okay, so work out. The best is sweat it out, work out, and definitely you will get that kind of energy flowing towards that uh, zone as well. And you must walk barefoot on the grass, on the land. This is a very good remedy, and this will change your outlook, and the energies will, the toxins or the negativity will flow out of the body. This everybody should do though, but for you it is more important. Okay, because Ketu is in the 12th house as well. So this is about healing, health related, upliftment. You will definitely be coming out of all the negative zones now. Okay, so as far as your relationship is concerned, as far as your travels, your journeys, your planning for the future, success in relationship, in your romance also, so this is a very positive time. Okay, coming to the next one, that is Scorpio. So for Scorpio natives, I would say that for Scorpio, the best time would be from 3rd to the 27th of February, and then also from the 2nd April to the 17th of April. So these are two good timings that I'm giving you, but otherwise, overall, it is a very positive time for you, because Jupiter is going to be in the 6th house, being being the ruler of the 2nd and the 5th, and also in the Bharani Nakshatra, which is the 12th and the 7th house ruler, Lagnesh's, of course, sign also it is going to be. So this is definitely a very positive time for your for overall accomplishments. This will give you that focus now, which you were lacking. But be careful when you're interacting with people. You should not lose that control. You can be a little aggressive. You need to take care of your health also, because Jupiter in Bharani will give you bigger health issues, but it will give you that cure also. But to start with, it will give you some health issues. So you need to take care of your health, but definitely some kind of obstacles and hurdles you will be coming out of very easily now. Yeah, this is also a good time for travels if you want to travel out, or shift out or move out or shift out to permanently to a overseas place. So this is the time when you can be doing that as well. You will get that success as well in the foreign land. And this is also the right time for investments. If you're thinking of investing and making money, maybe some investors from the overseas will come in, and or maybe somebody who is not regularly in that league. You will find some people who are going to be investing in your business, and the proposal that you have given will get sanctioned, maybe PR, visa, etc. Whatever you have been waiting for, you will definitely achieve the goals and success there as well. Any kind of litigation related issues there, that will get resolved. If you're looking for a loan, you will get it. And if you're looking for a relationship, start of a new relationship, that can also happen. See, Ketu is there in the 11th house, so that doesn't look good, for relationship, for your friends, the circle you move around it. But otherwise, Jupiter is a big time saving grace, so you can maybe meet the potential partner also. Some kind of unexpected obstacles that will actually, help you grow only. Some, when you have hurdles and obstacles, you learn, and then, there will be some. But ultimately, you are going to be the achiever, and you will move further on. Okay. So be prepared for the hurdles also. Coming to the next sign, that is Sagittarius. Sagittarius natives, this your Lagnesh, of course, is going to be in Bharani Nakshatra. It's moving forward now, actually, after the retrogression. Now is, it's a time for giving the results, actually. This Jupiter is now going to be giving the results because it's going to be in the 5th house. Very good for childbirth, very auspicious for some, inner transformation, learning, acquiring more knowledge about the subject that you never thought you will be learning as well. Something very unconventional you'll be learning, and you'll be acquiring knowledge about. And definitely there is a possibility of a house change, place change. With Bharani transit, there can be that you're going in for some loans and litigation, etc. You'll be gaining that success there. You're going to be overcoming the disease that you have been suffering with. This is also the time for, any kind of starting of a business, any business proposal that you have been waiting for, you will get that, and you will make money out of money also. Savings might deplete because Mars is going to be in your 2nd house in exaltation. So you need to save money because expenditures are more than your savings. So that is something that you need to really work on during this transit. And this is also a very good time of rather, to quit your karma with your people around you, your guru, your teacher. You might just meet them and just touch their feet. That's what you should be thinking of doing. Chanting mantra siddhi during this time is also quite possible. Some new projects will be starting, and you'll be gaining that success also during this time. It's a very positive transit of the 5th house, transit of Jupiter in Aries sign in Bharani. So it's considered to be very positive. At the same time, what happens, being the 6th house ruler, Venus being the 6th house ruler also gives some health issues. So you need to take care of your health during this transit. It's a good transit for your mother's health. If at all your mother has been suffering, so this is a good time for recovering also. Okay. So I think it's a very positive time for childbirth, for your ideas that you have not been able to vent them out. You will get very good ideas, innovative ideas, and you will definitely be using them and channelizing those energies towards success. So you will be acquiring more knowledge also now. You're thinking out of the box. You're thinking out of the league to gain that kind of recognition. So you'll get that recognition also. Coming to the next sign, that is Capricorn. For Capricorn natives, this transit of Jupiter is going to be in your 4th house. and in Bharani Nakshatra. Bharani ruler is the Yoga Karagraha after all. So this is definitely very positive as far as your job is concerned, children is concerned, as regards to your foreign success, success in your endeavors in the foreign lands, journeys, travels, and support from your family in the areas you need the support from. So this is a blessing actually, when Jupiter is in the fourth house and in Bharani Nakshatra, it is definitely very, very supportive transit for your growth, success, peace, happiness. Any Shubha Graha in the fourth house will definitely give you positive results. Remember that. You will get all this divine support during this time. If you want to go in for some change of residence, buy a new house, buy a new vehicle, so you can do that as well, no? This is a good time. You can do it. It's a good transit for you. If you are looking for a job change, this will give you a new job also. Whatever you have been is in the pipeline now will get culminated. Mars is also going to be looking here, so good time for property related issues, any kind of matters related to your renovation, house change, or doing some redoing your place also is a good time for doing so as well. Acquire more knowledge. Short journeys will teach you something. Maybe, traveling and learning more or acquiring more knowledge is the key right now. Venus, basically, it is Jupiter, Venus, Mars combination, which is forming. So it's very, very, a very, very strong and a positive time for learning more now, learning and acquiring more of wealth and knowledge and growth and innovation and the ideas, put them in the right direction. So be a childlike. So you will gain that success also. Okay. Good for progeny, childbirth. This is a good time for all of that as well. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Aquarius. For Aquarius natives, this Jupiter is going to be in the Bharani Nakshatra in the third house of yours. And this is going to be from the 3rd of February till the 17th of April, and is going to be forming a connection with your third house, fourth house, then your ninth house also, because it's a Yoga Karagraha's nakshatra. So surely it is very positive, number one, for communication. Whatever your hard work you have been putting in till now, you will be gaining the success and results now. You will be improving or working on your enhancement of the skills. You will take the initiative now. You are going to be the initiator to complete the tasks now. And you'll be thinking something very differently. Now you're not going to be thinking like others or the league, you're thinking something very special, some real innovative ideas. You're imaginative, you're very creative, and it's definitely going to be giving you that upliftment and growth at the workplace as well. Some visiting a religious place, visiting a guru's place is also going to give you solace. You will definitely be, working on the strategies now, how you can lay the foundation for the new projects, overseas projects, will be coming in and through. So this is a very good time for the startup also that you have been, thinking of. But looking into the economy, you should be very careful about all these decisions. But surely the ones who are growing, they are growing. So channelize your energies well. Buying, purchasing of property, selling of the property, buying, purchasing of vehicle is also, quite possible. And but connection with the overseas people will definitely be there. Maybe you're working for an MNC, you're looking for a job in MNC, or you're getting investors from the overseas land. Suddenly you will gain that, that you have been waiting for from a long time. So all that is possible. That success, promotion, connecting through the social media, maybe finding a partner on a social media platform is also quite possible during this time. But be careful about all of these. You should follow your mentor, your guide, your seniors, your elders to gain that success. Okay. Coming to the last sign, that is Pisces. For Pisces natives, this Jupiter is going to be in your second house in Bharani Nakshatra. So this is the time when you will have the insights about making money out of money now. You will get that kind of atmosphere, or you will get those kinds of people working in your favor who will help you, who will guide you, who will tell you that, yes, you should be doing this, or you should not be doing this, or you should not be making money through unfair means or shorter routes. You should not take all of that. Will be there, and some kind of unexpected growth is also possible at the workplace. You will get the promotion you have been waiting for. It's the eighth house nakshatra, no? Venus is the eighth house, suddenness. So you will get all the hidden talents also that you have. It's a house of hidden talents also. So suddenly you will realize that you know how to do the maybe coding. You've not done coding, and now you just get into it. You get the hang of it. So maybe something like, using your hands. You will be making some good paintings, or suddenly you will get into the writing zone. You are going to be very creative during this time for sure, and you will gain that unexpected suddenness in your career growth also. This is going to bring about some seniors who are going to be appreciating your work, your insights, your ideas. They'll be appreciated. If you're thinking of any kind of healing practices, this is also a very good time. Just take care of your relationship. The relationship is suffering because of Ketu being there in the seventh house. You have not been experiencing very good results there on that front. So you need to maintain that harmony in relationship, because this is the eighth house transit from the seventh house, and uh, sixth house as a Saturn. So there is a possibility of a break or a separation. So you need to be really very careful and um, take the help of this Jupiter. So do the remedies that I have prescribed in the beginning to make this a better transit for you. This is definitely going to be giving you that kind of success also in the relationship. If the endeavors are towards that, or the energies are channelized towards that, towards a reconciliation rather than separation, right? So if you really want this relationship to work, you need to put that effort, and this is the time when you can also, because Jupiter is in Bharani, and this is the fruition time as well. Okay. So this is it for all the 12 ascendants, moon signs, and the Dasha wise predictions. I hope you all will watch the summary part. It's a short tutorial in the beginning. Please do watch it. I have discussed about the Yama Nakshatra and the Deva Nakshatras. So that is a very beautiful, way of understanding this Bharani Nakshatra also. All right. And the retrogression. Stay blessed, everyone. Om Tat Sat.